Hello and welcome everyone in today's English video. Today we are going to start lesson number 34, that is the King of the Golden River part 1. Lesson number 35, that is the part 2 of the King of Golden River. Lesson number 34 and 35, they are related to each other. Remaining part of lesson number 34, it is in the lesson number 35. We will begin with the first paragraph. Long, long ago, in the mountainous part of the country, there was a fertile valley. Means in the mountainous part, what was there? A fertile valley. Valley means a low area between hills, means dari we say. And fertile means what? Able to produce good quality crops. Means that valley is able to produce a good quality crops. Means good quality crops you can take. Means good land it was there in that valley. So it is called fertile valley. There were many waterfalls, means dhabdaba we say, leaping down the mountain tops, but not into the valley. Means from the mountainous part, from the top of the mountain, many waterfall, they are coming down or they are flowing, but the waterfall it was not leaping into the fertile valley. They run all down the other side of the mountain. Means waterfall it was leaping, jumping through the other side of mountain, but that waterfall was not leaping into the fertile valley. One of the falls was very high and shone like gold in the beams of the evening sun, so people called it the Golden River. Means many waterfalls were there, it was flowing from the mountain top, from that one fall. It was very high and it shone, means shine like a gold in the beam of the evening sun. Beams means what here? Rays, means evening sun rays. Because of that, this fall it shone like a gold, so people call it the Golden River. The lesson name is the King of the Golden River, and which fall it shone like a gold, for that people call the Golden River. And who is the king of this Golden River? That we are going to see in this lesson. Now, though there was no streams running down to the valley itself, the wind constantly brought the clouds to the valley. His streams means what? A small river. Means though there was no streams running down to the fertile valley itself, but the wind constantly brought the clouds to that valley. Even when the rest of the country was dry, it always rained in the valley. Means in fertile valley, it always rained. Means always rain was there, because wind constantly brought the clouds to the valley, and because of clouds there was a rain. And even when the rest of the country was dry, means other countries they were not having rain, or in that country rain was not there, then also in this fertile valley rain was there, means water was available. In the valley, the wind and the clouds made the crops green, the hay high, the apple red, the grapes purple, and the honey sweet. So people call it a treasure valley. It's for fertile valley only people call treasure valley. But why? Because in the valley there was a green crops, the hay high, hay means what here? Grass, and the red apples, purple grapes, and sweet honey. So people call it treasure valley. The treasure valley belongs to three brothers, Schwartz, Hans, and Gluck. These are three brothers, Schwartz, Hans, and Gluck. And this treasure valley was belong to these three brothers. The two older brothers, Miss Schwartz and Hans, they were big, ugly, and wicked. Means they were bad in behavior. They were good farmers, but they killed everything that was not profitable for them. Means from which thing they will not get profit, that things they kill. Even little things like blackbirds. Now blackbirds are there. They are the American birds. Then hedgehogs. Hedgehog it is what? Salindar in Marathi we say, means scorpion we say in English. And the crickets, means blackbirds, hedgehogs, crickets, they are not profitable. So these two brothers they kill these birds and animals. Cricket means it is they are the insect which make the sound at night. They did not treat their servants well and gave them only poor wages. Here wages means what? Money that is paid for the work. Means who are servant in their house, for them very less salary they used to give. They waited till the corn had become very expensive in the market and then sold it for twice its value. Means corn, they kept it up to it became very expensive and it sold. Means they what do? They sold it twice its value. Means if 10 rupees that corn is there, 20 rupees they sold that corn. They were very rich, but they never ever gave a even so much as a penny to the poor. Penny is what? It is a British bronze coin. Means for the people, those are working for them like servants, for them very less money, that is penny, they were giving. People call them black brothers because of these two brothers' behavior. People call them what? Black brothers. The youngest, means smaller of these three brothers, was only 12 years old, that is Glug. He was just the opposite of his brothers. He was kind to every living thing, though his own brothers were cruel to him and made him to do all the cookings and mending and housework for them. The youngest, means small brother of these two brothers, he is Glug, and he was very kind person. Though his brothers were cruel, then also he was good, and he has to make all the cooking, mending, repairing, housework for these brothers. One evening the two brothers has gone out as usual. They warned Glug to let nobody in and give nothing out. Let nobody in means don't allow anyone to come inside, and give nothing out means don't give outside anything. Like these two brothers has warned to Glug. Glug was to get that dinner ready for them. It was raining very hard outside and the weather was very cold. Means heavy rainfall was there and very cold climate it was outside. Just then there was a double knock on the door. Glug went to to the window and put his head out to see who it is. He saw that the most extraordinary looking gentleman standing at the door. Extraordinary means what? Different type person was there, and he was standing at the door. The strange visitor, it is called, means unknown person. He was very short, with large nose, red cheeks, curly mustache. Mustache means what? Beard, mischievous, and merry twinkling eyes. Means this strange visitor, how he was? He was very short, and his nose was large, cheeks were red, his mustache was curly, and his eyes were merry and twinkling. Merry means happy, and twinkling, you know how the stars twinkle, in that way his eyes twinkle. He wore a conical cap as high as himself. Conical cap means like cone cap he has wore. It was as high as himself, and a clock 4 times as long. Clock means what? Cloth. He has wore cloth. It was 4 times as long. Means it was very long compared to him. It was 4 times as long. I am wet, let me in, said the stranger. I beg pardon, sir. Pardon means what? Forgive me, said Glug. I am very sorry, but I really can't. My brothers would beat me to death if I did any such thing. Means this Glug is telling to that strange visitor what? I will not allow to you to come inside because my brothers will beat me to the death. Means they will beat me that I will die. So I am not going to allow you to come inside. But Glug saw how hard it was raining and how cold it was and how wet the gentleman looked. So he opened his door and let the stranger in. Glug thought that it would let the stranger get warm inside for some time and asked him to leave before his brothers came home. Before his brothers come at home, what Glug decided to make him to go away. Remaining part we'll see in next video. Today's homework, students, how much part today I have taught you that you have to read and you have to write the meanings 1 time and spellings 2 times of lesson number 34. Thank you.